Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Corpus, Executive Director of the Hyde Park Youth Symphony, and I'm here with our conductors to talk a little bit about what's to come for this 2022-2023 season. Hey, Matt and Andrea, how are you doing?
Hi, Tim. Great to see you. I'm Matt Shepard. I'm the Artistic Director of the Hyde Park Youth Symphony and conductor of the Youth Symphony, and I can't wait to tell you more about what we have in store.
Hi, everybody. My name's Andrea Ferguson, and I get to work with the prep strings and string orchestras at HPYS, and I am thrilled for another year here at Hyde Park Youth Symphony.
Yeah, and this year we're excited to be back at the Reva and David Logan Center for the Arts in Hyde Park, and our season will begin on September 15th. So what do you guys think? What can we expect? What should the students expect for the first day of Hyde Park Youth Symphony?
It's going to be so much fun. We have a great kickoff retreat planned where we get to have everybody in the Hyde Park Youth Symphony get to know each other a little bit and share ensembles and get to know each other, not just as musicians, but also as people, because we know that that's a big part of being a community of musicians and being in an ensemble. So we will, of course, play lots of stellar, amazing music, and we'll also, get to know each other and lay the groundwork for the entire year ahead. Andrea, what else do you have going on for Prep Strings and String Orchestra?
Prep Strings and String Orchestra will also meet separately from Youth Symphony and have their own individual rehearsal times on our kickoff date. And you'll receive your music for that ahead of time this year, so you can take it to your private teacher and get a head start on it before our first rehearsal together.
Yes, to that. Definitely do that.
So I've been with the Hyde Park Youth Symphony for a few years now, and Miss Ferguson, you joined us last year, and Mr. Shepard, you've been with us the longest. Can you tell us a little bit about your musical background?
Yeah, this is my 8th year with the Hyde Park Youth Symphony, which is really exciting. My musical background, I'm a violinist by trade, although I also played trombone and tuba. And I have wanted to be a music educator and a teacher and a conductor. I love being able to conduct orchestras because it's this perfect combination of teaching and of performing, no matter what level I'm working with. I teach at the University of Chicago as well as a few other things here and there. And yeah, it's been just a joy being with HPYS this long and seeing the growth of you all as students, as musicians. And I can't wait to dive into the next season.
And what about you, Ms. Ferguson?
Sorry. And as Mr. Corpus said, this is my 2nd year with Hyde Park Youth Symphony. Prior to that, I've been teaching in suburban public schools. I'm going into my 7th year, actually, of that this year. I grew up in the Chicago area. I played in a handful of different youth orchestra organizations growing up and went to DePaul University for music education. And my primary instruments are piano, violin, and viola.
And even though Mr. Corpus might not tell you this, he is actually a prolific composer and percussionist as well.
You flatter me, but thank you. It's true. I also have a percussion degree from the Chicago College of Performing Arts at Roosevelt University and a Master's of Composition degree from the University of Hartford. So there have been a lot of changes over the last couple of years. What should our students and families expect in regards to COVID-19 and the pandemic?
Yeah, good question. Everything's a little bit sort of up in the air right now as things are changing. So we follow the recommendations of the University of Chicago and the Logan Center, which that's our home base. And right now, the University of Chicago and Logan Center both have masks as optional. We will, of course, keep you up to date if anything changes, just like you'd expect from anywhere else, from your schools, from other extracurriculars, other music experiences, and that.
So for our students who are new to the Hyde Park Youth Symphony, how should they prepare for rehearsals each week?
My top tip for preparing for anything musically really is to just try to practice a little bit every day. Even if you only have a few minutes, try to get your instrument out and just play a little bit. Just chip away at whatever it is you're working on little by little, and you'll see progress a lot faster than if you cram. Another great resource could be taking your music to a private teacher to get some help from them. And also listening to recordings if there are any. And Mr. Shepard and I will be sure to provide you with recordings for our repertoire.
Yeah, and I totally agree with all of those things. I'd also add that, each week, Miss Ferguson and I will send an email giving you an expectation for what's going to happen in the next rehearsal. And you can use that as sort of your map so that you know what to be focusing on, what to be practicing in those couple of minutes every day, or which section to take to your private teacher. And just slow practice equals fast progress. So start early, go slow, and keep at it.
That's great advice for everything. So it's going to be a great year for 2022, 2023. I know we have a lot of exciting events planned. Any highlights you can share with us about the season?
Yeah, we have 3 awesome concerts planned. And each year, one of my favorite concerts is our March concert. We call it Between the Lines. And it's an opportunity for us to sort of pull the curtain back on the Hyde Park Youth Symphony experience, because we do so much more than just playing excellent music at a high level at HPYS, which we do. We also explore the things behind the music, the feelings, the worlds, the ideas behind the music. And at that concert, you all get to help us share that with the audience, with everybody who's there hearing and experiencing the music. So I can't wait. More on that soon.
That's great. Well, we have an exciting season ahead, and we'll see you all on September 15th at the Logan Center.